So coming back, AI Summit in India, right? So these days leadership is there, like, all the lead CEOs, C levels, there. Now we cannot say they are not adopting AI, but how much you feel that in Summit, people's aware about for that, we need to have some governance around that. We need some law. We need to coming as a, when we say that law is, there is a sequence before top level, then corporate, then person to person. Is there any, like, what do you feel like, how the C-suite, how the leadership accepting these things need to be done?
100%. I mean, thanks to this AI summit, a lot of developments are taking place. People are getting a different exposure. Now, a lot of people would argue that we are hearing different news about AI summit. Well, see, you have to understand that with every summit, with every conference, it doesn't matter at what level you're doing. There will be positives, there will be some goof ups, things would happen. The only difference between those conferences and AI summit is that AI summit is happening at a huge scale, and there are a lot of eyes. So when there are a lot of watchers and viewers, the people are sometimes they scrutinize a lot and sometimes they praise a lot. But if you look at it in totality, there have been various sessions talking about responsible AI, accountability, and the best part about this summit, which I personally believe, is that through this summit, there are some principles which are coming in place, and those principles I'm hopeful of that those will be adapted in the upcoming Indian AI law. Because see, those principles are not just governing Indian space; they're global in nature. So if when I was talking about an AI law, it doesn't have to be Indian specific, but it has to be Indian and global perspective. Because see, if it's just if it does include only India, it's great. But AI is not an India problem; it's a global issue.
Global issue,
So
yeah.
tomorrow, a small example: if tomorrow a cyber criminal is sitting in some other country, and that person is committing crimes, and if your AI law is just bounded with that geographical boundaries, that's where it becomes a problem. So globally, that exposure is very much important, and I think because of this, the government has also mentioned this n number of times that this summit will lay, it will be a guardrail. It will be a more like a principle where things would be in place. Those principles can be used in our upcoming laws and policies.
Yeah. I think this is, as you AI, this is going so fast. People need to act fast about this, because if you see even before AI, like, where is the data center? Europe has a different data centers, rules, regulations, law, right? There is a same basic for everyone, but as a company or as a country, as a area, I think the same way AI need to be, as you mentioned, like, one basic things for India according to how the India team, like India's population work or India companies work. Same top of it, like, if things going on Europe, how it will be, their area. US, how there will be, cybers, crime, what is coming on that thing, what governance, what policies they need to use. So I think this is, but the only difference with the AI, internet was so slow, data center was so slow, right? It takes time, you are able to breathe, but the AI, you don't have that opportunity. I will say that you don't have that time, like, you need to be, as AI is fast, you need to behave on these policy, like, you need to implement that policies so fast, so we can protect with that.